Hi everyone, so back with part 2 of week 40. So I'm still using the Simple Stories Boo Crew collection, and I'm trying to use some bits of it up, if not all of it. I know I won't use all of it because I've got loads of it, but I'll try and use as much as I possibly can. So this is design D. So this is the 4 portrait 6x4s and then the 4 landscape 3x4s. Just because I had quite a few pictures that I could have turned into portrait ones, which I really wanted to, make the main part of this layout. So we had Bilbo for the few days over the weekend. So we like to take him for walks and stuff, because sometimes having the dog forces you to go for a walk, and if you really don't want to, you love them so much that you'll take them out in the rain or the cold, or but actually it was really nice weather when we had Bilbo, so it was nice to get out and go for a walk. So the first photo, I've just backed it on some nice sort of what's it called? Checked. I can't think what it's called, but nice coloured paper. And the photo is him with this huge stick. So they did warn us that he's become a little bit obsessed with sticks, and he just picks up the largest and the longest stick he can possibly find. And the thing is, he looks so cute with it, and everyone laughs at him with it. But he's dangerous. Like, he'll run from behind up to you, and you'll obviously, because his stick's so big, he whacks you on the back of the leg with it. So it's really dangerous. You've got to be, wary of it. So that's why I put that die cut that says beware underneath, with some washi tape underneath that. And I did put a little sticker at the top that says cast a spell, just because I thought that was quite cute. And I do actually come back and put some of the foam stars from the foam sticker sheet as well, just at the top. So the next photo is actually a picture of him smiling. So he does this thing, it's really, really cute. When you sort of greet him or he's excited, he smiles, he lifts his lips up, and it's not obviously in a bad way, he's just so excited. And we call him his smile, and I managed to get a picture of it. But he looks so cute. Because I wanted to use up that paper rather than chuck it, I actually just put it against the photo to make up the 3x4 slot, and then cut it down to size, basically, rather than, obviously it wouldn't be big enough. That's what I was trying to say. It wasn't big enough to cover the whole thing on the back, but it didn't matter because I had plenty of space for the photo and stuff. So I just put one of those cute little ghosty things again, and I love this little sticker, word sticker that says love your costume, just because obviously he's not wearing a costume, but he loves these little smiles, so it's really cute when he does that. The card that's going to go at the top above that is just a filler card that says Eek, and I love all the colours in the letters of it, so that's why I use that. It's more purpley, I think. When you'll see me put it in, it's more purpley background rather than grey, but I still think it works with the layout and stuff, so I do use that one to fill in that 3x4 slot. There it goes. And yeah, it's got all the colours, almost like the washi tapes and the background, so I just thought it was really good to use up there. And then the photo is going to go, well, not photo, the card's going to go next to that. I've actually just used a 4x4 card, just to use it up, basically, because I had 3 photos, and obviously there's 4 slots, and sometimes I don't really like to do all 4 photos because it'd be quite a lot. So instead I actually fill that one with a 4x4 card, but I'll come back to that one. The photo that's going to go underneath the picture of Bilbo is a picture of us, well, not us, but I went out with unexpected work drinks after work in the office. And we just went down to the pub that's underneath our building, actually, and we just had a few drinks, which was nice. I only had one, and then I went home. It was very unexpected, so I wasn't ready to sort of stay out long. But it's nice. It's always nice to have a few drinks with your work colleagues, especially because we work from home now. It is nice to, have a few drinks when we can. So I've just put I cut a die cut in half, and you'll see me put the other half on the top slot, which I was talking about earlier. But because it was quite a big die cut, but I wanted to put some journaling in, so I cut it in half. It's like, it's got grid paper and it's outlined in black and orange polka dots, and I thought that was quite nice, just so I can put some journaling at the bottom, but it doesn't take up the whole photo as well. So then I just put a little word that says Happy Halloween, because to be fair, that's the reason why we're going out, just for Halloween sort of drinks, just for that sort of season. And then some more little puffy stars from the foam sticker sheet on that. And then another word sticker. I'm trying to use up all these word stickers. It says boo to you at the top as well. So yeah, so that's what I do on that one. The photo that's going to go on the other side is another picture of Bilbo. He's just so photogenic. He's obviously been brought up with loads of photos I've taken of him, bless him. So he's just ready for the camera all the time. So he'll always pose, and he's not scared of it. And it just makes me laugh that he'll happily, he doesn't get very impatient, and he'll sit there and pose for you, and he'll sit there and be very, very good until you get a nice photo of him. So I managed to get a good photo of him waiting for something. I'm not sure what I was giving him, but I also like to take photos when we're with him, because I send them to Joe's sister, who's his owner, and you know, it's always nice to get pictures of your pets and stuff. So I try and take as many photos as I can when we have him with us. And then the photo that's going to go in the bottom 3x4 slot, I've actually started post-crossing again. So I started post-crossing when I was like, gosh, 16, 17, and I absolutely loved it. Basically, if you've not heard of it before, it's a website that you can sign up to, and you basically send postcards to people all around the world. So you can send like so many postcards at a time. You click for an address and it sends you a random person's address, could be anywhere in the world, and then you send that postcard to them. You put a code on that, and then they register it when, you know, they get the postcard. And then once they've received that, then you then go into the big pot to be selected for someone to send you a postcard. So then, you know, every postcard you send, you'll get one back from it. You don't know who you're going to get it from. You don't know where it's going to come from. And I just absolutely love the idea. And I love postcards. I love receiving post. And I love knowing about people's lives. And, you know, it's a bit like scrapbooking. I love watching people's lives and getting to know what people do on a daily basis and stuff. So I've got back into it because it's one of those hobbies where you can just, it takes me 10 minutes to fill out the postcards, you know, pop them down to the post office, and then you forget about it. So it's not like a full-time hobby that, you know, I've got too many at the moment, you know, alongside scrapbooking and travelling and reading and stuff. It really takes up your time. But post-crossing is another little hobby that I wanted to get back into that doesn't require loads and loads of time. So I just took a picture of my profile as such. I when it still has my stats from when I was, you know, back in, you know, 2013 or something like that. So I only really sent 120. Since then I've received quite a few more, which is nice. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it restarted, and I've sent, as I said, I've sent quite a few now and receiving quite a few, so it's really good fun. I definitely recommend it if you like postcards, and you know, it's just nice to get something in your post and hear about someone's life, really. Anyway, so that's that one. And then the other 3x4 slot I'm going to fill in with a filler card that just says "Want to ride," and I just think it's really cute, with the little hearse on there. So this is the photo of Bilbo that I'm going to stick at the bottom. I just put some washi tape and another little of the ghosties as well, just because it coordinates with the rest of the page, really, because they're all over the 2-page spread, so it all goes together. And then a word sticker that says "Scariest Day Ever," so just because we have little Bilbo, he's just so cute. So yeah, so that's going to go at the bottom. And then, as I said, the top part, because I didn't have anything else, and I don't think I have, if I can't find any, the 6x4 cutter parts for this collection. So I had to make my own. I have the 4x4s, so I just used some pattern paper, just out of the paper pad, and I use a 4x4 card that says "Happy Haunting and to all a good fright," which I thought was cute. And then I just put some washi tape alongside the other half of that journaling die cut that you can see on there, and that's where I put some writing about Bilbo and some bits and pieces whilst we had him there. And then that's it. That's pretty much all I do for this part of the week. So didn't do loads, but I like to put in things like if I've started something, or you know, with the like post-crossing, or a specific book or some music that I'm really into at that time, I like to put it in there, because one day, you know, you might remember how much you enjoyed something. And like post-crossing, I realised how much I loved it, and I don't know why I didn't carry it on. I went for like a 10-year hiatus basically of not doing it, and it makes me wonder why I did it, because I absolutely love it, and I think it's such a good little hobby to have. It's not overly expensive, and you can do as much or as little as you want basically of it. You don't have to send, hundreds of postcards. You can only send a maximum of so many anyway, and I basically have a rule of like 5 postcards a month basically, so that's that, unless I really want to send more, or I find that all my postcards got there in a very quick amount of time, so that, you know, I like to always have ones coming to me. I don't want to have a gap where I don't have loads not coming, so that's why I always like to have some travelling. But yeah, definitely recommend it. It's just called Post Crossing if you've not heard of it before. But it's just a really nice community. You can look at all different postcards, and you can send them whilst you're abroad as well, which I think is quite cool. So if you're away somewhere, you can register from that country, and yeah, it's really cool. I really like it, so I definitely recommend doing that. So yeah, so I'm just going to put that card in there. I'm trying to use up some of the word stickers as well, as I said before. So I'm just going to put a word sticker that says, "What was that?" next to it. Again, that relates to sort of Bilbo and his sticks and stuff. And then yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this second part of this layout, and I'll be back with week 41 soon. Bye.